and welcome. So today I'm going to take a look at the Times Quick Cryptic crossword being published on Friday the 3rd of October 2025, and our setter is Joker. So Joker is one of the setters who gives us a couple of puzzles a month. In fact, this is the number 20 for the year, so we're ahead of schedule really. I have to say that Joker used to be my favourite setter. They used to be really good fast puzzles, and then in the last year and a half or so it's become very wordy in the cluing, and my average for the year on a Joker puzzle is about 19 minutes, which is a good 5 minutes down on my general average. I have though completed 17 of the 19, and there were a couple of, I think there were just silly mistakes on the other two, so it should be doable. But it is Friday, so I am expecting something tough. There's only one way to find out what it's going to be like, and that's to reset the timer and crack on. Yield and authorise again is to I want to say reseed, but I can't see why that's reseed. I'm going to put that much. I don't think it is reseed. Relent? Authorise? Relet? Something like that, isn't it? One who signs 3 times, sings 3 times. Okay. One who sings 3 times is 9. Treble. That's treble, isn't it? Okay, let's look at E. Lie, say, misled without difficulty easily. That's fair enough. I need to go back to the acrosses, I think. Cold capital, note that's weather in general. Cold capital, that's weather in general. Climate, lemur, and T for that. Parasite, mostly eating head of the water lily. Lotus and locust, I think that is. Yep. I don't quite understand where the C's gone, but I think it's locust. Lotus. Louse. It's a louse, not a locust. Impressive, epic. Okay, that's not so bad, is it? Pure spirit inhabiting everywhere on the internet. Pure spirit. Real... everywhere on the internet. Webble. Everywhere. All. Don't know. Okay. Boy, I fed to alligator. This one put up a good fight. Boy, I fed to alligator. Boy. This one put up a good fight. No idea about that. Right. Scroll on down. Festival of the body around 4. There's an IV in there somewhere. Festival of the body. Competent architect builds large edifices primarily as able. That's good old acrostic. Strange degree in dance. Rumbar, I think. Rumba. Diligent chap received top mark. A diligent chap is there's an A to go in there somewhere. A top mark. Diligent. Don't know what that is. Rodney's travelling over there. What? Rodney, just now going Rodney, I suppose, is it? Yonder, over yonder, nice. Actor is back. Don't know what that is. Okay, let's look at the downs. That's good. I'll give myself. Missile plant. But it was good until I got this missile. Rack. Missile. Okay. Maybe it's not maybe that's the problem. Let's look at this one. Being acceptable placement outside university. I don't think that's relent, you know. Authorise again though, makes me think it should be an RE. Let's have a look then. So, plant, missile, no. Being acceptable placement outside university, where am I going to put U? Placement is being acceptable, don't know. Quickly take unfinished canal boat. It's grab, isn't it? Barge. Grab, how do I spell grab now? Yeah. Can I get there? Grab. There we are. Right, demote, relegate concerning papal emissary. Don't quite relegate, fair enough. Stick, no bill up. Bat, baton, I think. Bill up. Oh yeah, tab, okay. Bum. Take out, talkative bird entering high society. Ooh, take out. Talkative bird. It's not emu, is it? High society. Don't know this one. Pure spirit inhabiting everywhere on the internet. Net marginal. Virginal. Excuse me. Spirit is gin. Virtual. I think that is viral. Yeah, virginal. Try and spell it. There we go. Right. What's this like? Emissary again. Talk out, take out, emitting, take out. Confirm a detail's wrong under verse. Confirm is to a detail. Verse is an ode, odor, something. Scrolling thing. Potentially doing a stretch with Oscar for the second crime. Potentially doing a stretch with Oscar. Over Oscar, assume for the second crime. Suggest it should be an S. Perhaps skip a small Indian dish. Scurry, I would think that is. Persistently annoy Lord's member about empty statement. So as a Lord's member, House of Lords persistently annoys to not badge. Empty statement is ST about it. Is that an ST there? Or is it an ST there? Don't know, can't tell. Right country for old Italian. Right Roman, yep, Oman. Test for singers missing church. Test. Oral, choral and oral, I think that is. And back to the start again, aren't I? Gosh, okay, well that's gone fairly well, but now I've got some ones that I don't feel fairly comfortable about. This one, Festival of the Body, around 4. Festival. There's going to be an IV in there, isn't there? Where that IV goes, no idea. The trouble is I've got the long ones I haven't really got. The long ones are to do. This one, diligent chat receives top mark. Actor is back. I've got no idea what to do with that. Actor is back. Is that the name of an actor who's also got a name like, Stern or something? Is back. Nope. That isn't good. Okay, what's my G? Yield and reauthorize again. Have we had a hidden word today? I don't think we have we? Is there one? Yield is normally, well, not renege. Authorize again. Anything that's again is normally an RE. Racket missile would be missile. I cannot think of it, apart from an arrow, I cannot think of a missile at all. Plant could be a factory or something, couldn't it? But I don't think that's where we're going. Plant, my plant life is not very good. This one, being acceptable, placement outside university is just a U there. Well, the U is very unlikely to go there, so it's probably U there. Licit, not going anywhere from that. This, boy I fed to allocate, this one put up a good fight. Now that's an interesting clue in the respect that I think alligator's probably a clip, isn't it? Boy I fed. I wonder if that's I ate. This one put up a good fight. If that was an I ate. Or is it maybe the fed is doing double duty in my theory there? Boy, I wonder if boy is like oh my or something. Take out is to talkative bird is a minor. M in high society. I don't know what high society is really, unless it's something to do with drugs in some way, which I don't know about either. I should clarify at this moment. Well, thanks, Joker. You've stumped us, really. Or stumped me anyway. Persistently annoy Lord's member. If that was ST there. Lord's member would be a lord or lady, count, duke, duchess. I don't know quite what the... I assume it's the House of Lords. If it's a Lord member from the cricket, it would be MCC, I think. But neither of those really. Pester? Yeah, pester and peer. Good. That just came to me from nowhere. This is going to be Actor is back. Yeah, actor. Slater. Actor is back. Okay. Brilliant, diligent chap. I think that's a gent, but garment receives top mark. Garment's the one I'm thinking that normally goes there, which is an arm, but an arm. Diligent isn't really. But if that was a G, that'd have been NT. Diligent is not coming to me. If that was G, something E, something I, take out would be not coming to me. This one, Festival of the Body, around 4. Well, I assume around 4 means put an IV in there. I don't think it's going there. I think if the IV is going anywhere, it's going there. In which case, assuming that's what 4 means. Festival is a carnival. Carnal and carnival. Gosh, that's one I saw some many years ago when I first started. That's Roman, yeah. I was just checking I'd spelt that right because I thought rumba, which is somewhere else. I still don't know what the boy fed to the alligator's doing. Confirm the details wrong. Is that an anagram? Under verse. V. Verify details. ADETAIL. Validate. Okay. It's not really helping me have an A though, is it? Boy I fed to an alligator. I mean, I feel like that should be clip. Crocodile clip. Alligator clip. This one put up a good fight. If that was tip, can't see that happening really. So I don't know what the alligator is doing at this point. This one potentially doing a stretch with Oscar for the second. Okay, well that's with Oscar. It could be an O somewhere. If that was that, what would that be? Actor is back. Cool. Don't know. Right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 to go. Wow, about a third of the way through then. Getting there though, slowly. Just not really, just being acceptable is okay. Being acceptable might be an NG, might it? Being. In which case that would be U. Placement would be putting. Puting doesn't really work. Let's take that out for a second because it's annoying me. Outside university. Can't be uni because there's doesn't fit. Let's have a look at this one. Boy I fed to alligator. This one put up a good fight. Is that alligator? ALLIGATOR. I don't think that's an anagram, is it? This one put up a good fight. Don't know. Being acceptable. Being acceptable is. I think U for university has to be in there somewhere, doesn't it? So that would be the only place it can go. It can't go there, I think. So it can either go there, or I haven't got an in word. Being acceptable is not coming to me. Right, let's have a look at this one. Yield. And authorise again is to resign. Resign, okay. Yep. Which makes that suiting. Citing and suiting, gosh, wow. Yeah, citing, good, right. So this one here I've got no idea about at the moment. Missile, plant. Sure that's been read, doesn't it? Rack, that doesn't really, racket is the only word I've thought of so far. Rick, rock, rocket, that's a plant, okay. Oh, getting there. Now hitting my kind of average time though, so once again taking over. Boy, I fed to alligator. Is that a hidden word? Gator, no. Put up a good fight. This one put up a good fight. Could be in it. Boy. Boy's a lad. Gladstone. What? No, not Gladstone. Glad. G. Lad. Gladiator. I think that is. I don't quite understand why it's gladiator. Lad into gator. Yeah, boy, lad I into gator. Wow, okay. What was this? This was the prison one, wasn't it? Or whatever. Potentially doing a stretch. With Oscar for this. I'm down to my last four now, so this I need to really write out the letters horizontally for me to have a chance of seeing what that is. And I think that may be problematic for a long time. Take out talkative bird. Could that be an anagram? Talkative? I've got the letters. I've only got one I in talkative. I think that's something to do with take out talkative bird entering high society. Okay, so that surface is trying to say, you know, kind of rough way taking a woman out on a date. But take out is to yeah, I see the word validate now. That's going to be in my head. At least that kind of cancels the idea that that is going to be an ing word. Diligent is whatever. Top mark is an A, grade A, isn't it? But chap is a potentially doing a stretch with Oscar. Robbing for the second crime. Crime is robbery. What is that, robbery? Yeah, and if that is robbery, let's see. Actor is player. What is that, player? An actor is a player. Is back. I think that's a player, but I can't think why. And why this is robbery either. Well, robbery is a crime. Over Oscar. Potentially doing a stretch with... Is that a hidden word? No. Diligent chap. Something gent. Not urgent. Chap receives top mark. I'm back at garment, aren't I? Don't want that to be garment. Is that robbery? Potentially doing a stretch with Oscar. Oh, I don't think that is robbery, but because I really can't pass that. But I do wonder if that's player now. I put a Y there, so. But again, actor is back. Alp actor is back. Player. There's not many crimes. You've got treason and arson, and normally the ones in crossword land. Robbery could be one, I suppose. We had something like robbery last time, actually. Where are we on time? 17 minutes. Ticking away. Potentially. Rob. Doing a stretch is not coming to me. Okay, I'll leave that like that for now. This, take out talkative bird. I think it's probably a minor bird or something, isn't it? Minor, would that fit there? And if it does, what is that going to be? I don't think so. Entering high society. I don't know what high society is really. Society could be an S. If S, strident keeps coming to my mind, but it isn't strident. Diligent is. I see diligent's got gent in. That's part of why I've been thinking about gent so much, probably. I mean, top mark could be the M from Mark, I suppose. Chap, though, I don't know what a chap is in this one. assume we're just looking at a man rather than chapping being kind of rubbing and things. Okay, 19 minutes. I'm going to put the video on pause while I think to myself because I'm just mumbling now. Okay, I have figured out that this is either robbery or robbery. So yeah, robbery is, so if you're doing a stretch, you're robbery. With Oscar for the second, then changes that to robbery, because that's the second letter. Crime is robbery. But I can't quite work out, are we potentially doing a stretch with Oscar? Yeah, so it's robbery with an O for the second. So I think it becomes robbery, which gives you the crime. I can't really understand this one. I'm going to go with player in there because I'm not going to go. At this point, I've only been about a couple of minutes away, 22 minutes. I'm not going to be alphabet drawing that later. And an actor is a player, which just leaves these two. I've been playing with an X in there. XE, because I went through all the letters and I just couldn't find anything really. So yeah, I'm going to go back to pause mode while I think about what these last two can be. I can't quite know why I've been struggling to get take out, but I'm sure it's eliminate. I don't quite know why it's eliminate at this point, but I'm sure which is why that's been so hard, because that's an E word, which is to, I assume, eliminate. I suppose I should back pass it. Take out is to eliminate. Talkative bird is I did say it's a minor, M-I-N-A, but not with an H, and into the elite, yep. Which leaves this to be diligent is top mark. Diligent. What are we going to put here? Etri, it doesn't really write. L, ek. Not many letters fitting here, are there really? Chap, egg. And the worst part about this is I won't be surprised if robbery turns out to have gone the wrong way, you know. Right, my first glance through all those letters has given me nothing. Oral, choral, pester, I think I'm happy with. Robbery, the E is correct. Diligent chap receives top mark. Top mark is an A grade. Ear, earnest. There we are. Okay. Yeah, earnest. Hey, 26 minutes for that. Wow. Okay. Diligent is earnest, is it? I did not know that. I have to say I would not. I thought earnest just meant serious, which people who are diligent can be serious, but they don't have to be. Wow. Let's go through that puzzle. I think as ever I struggled on. It's a joker, and I struggle on it. I think other people find him a bit easier than I do. Right. To yield is to resign. And to authorise again is to re-sign, so you re-sign the papers. One who sings is a treble, that's a particular position in the hierarchy of singers, and 3 times is a treble, fair enough. C for cold, capital of Lima, Peru, and Te, do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, T for the note, and that gives you climate, which is weather in general. The parasite is a louse. Mostly, so take the E off of louse, gives you the L-O-U-S. Head of the is T, put it in there, gives you water lily, which is a lotus. Impressive is epic, and an electronic image is an epic. Pure is virginal. A spirit is a jinn, inhabiting everywhere on the internet, so everywhere on the internet is viral maybe. Right, boy eye is lad eye. Fed to an alligator, which is a gator, and gladiator put up a good fight. Carnival is a festival. Of the body is carnal, around 4, which is IV. Competent is able, which is an acrostic of architect builds large edifices, primarily as your acrostic indicator. Strange is rum. A degree is a BA, as in a Bachelor of the Arts, and a dance is the rumba. Right, we've got earnest is the chap. Now, earnest is spelled E-R, nest. Put a top mark of A grade in there, gives you earnest, which is diligent. That's a nasty clue because you've got the random man's name and not the most obvious synonym. And eliminate wasn't an easy one to work out if you didn't get the takeout bit. Yonder is an anagram of Rodney. Travelling is your anagram indicator, and over there is yonder. Actor is back. Player. Well, an actor is a player. Is back. I can't understand what's going on there. I'm going to just have a pause of the video and think to myself for a moment. It's got a question mark against it, so it's hinting it's a kind of cryptic hint towards whatever it is, but I can't think why that would be. So yeah, that one goes on past other than an actor is a player. Right, on the downs, we've got a missile as a rocket, and rocket is a type of plant, leafy plant. Being acceptable is suiting, that's a tough definition, apart from the ing is being, helping there. Suiting placement is sighting, another toughie, outside of U for university. Quickly take is to grab, fair enough. Unfinished canal boat is a barge, so barge without the E, put it northwards because it's a down clue. To demote is to relegate. Concerning is re, and the papal of mystery is a legate. Stick is a baton, as Michael Johnson calls it, a baton. And no bill upwards is a no tab going upwards. Lie say is an anagram of easily. Misled is your anagram indicator, and without difficulty is easily. Right. Take out is to eliminate. Talkative bird is the minor, but without. I thought it was spelt with an H on the end. I think it's probably variable spellings on that one. Entering high society, which is the elite. Nasty clue, I think. Confirm is to validate. We've got an anagram of A details. Wrong is your anagram indicator, and put it under a V for verse. We've got potentially doing a stretch. Potentially doing a stretch is robbery. I don't like that as a way to get to robbery anyway, but change the U from robbery to O for Oscar in later phonetic alphabet. So for the second is saying change that second letter and the crime of robbery. To perhaps skip is to scurry. Again, wouldn't say scurrying and skipping are the same thing. S for small, and an Indian dish is a curry. Persistently annoy is to pester, fair enough. Lords of the peers, fair enough. Lords member, sorry. Going about empty statement, so the ST of statement. Empty out the letters in it, fair enough. Right for R for right, and country of Oman gives you the Roman, who is an old Italian. I assume people in Rome probably still are Romans technically, but there you go. And a test is an oral. Singers missing church, so church is abbreviated to CH, and singers are choral. Take off the CH, becomes oral. So there we go. Wow, I mean, I think that southeast corner is particularly tough there. Definitely the definitions and explanations for robbery, player, earnest. I mean, the ones I struggled on, obviously I'm going to say that about. But those three particularly. I think oral could be hard to get to if you can't think of it actually as a specific test. Eliminate, hard to make it into. Gladiator, hard to make it into, but easy to kind of get there once you get there, sort of thing. Anyway, enough of my muttering and whinging. I hope that was enjoyable to you. Thanks for watching.